freaking duo.
Take two.
Look at it. Type shit. Hey yo, let's go. It's the motherfucking duo. The duo. It's the motherfucking duo. My name is Neek. Yeah, my name is this. Hey, my name is Neek. Yeah, my name is this. Hey, D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. Yeah, D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. What they do? D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. Yeah, D to the U to the O. Big O, not the little one. And we back. In the stool. With my co-host, we be vibing. Talking about topics that y'all know y'all need to chime in on.
No, for real. Anyway, what it do, y'all? Musty, crusty, crazy.
What's up, y'all? Trinity Roche.
I'm Destiny.
DNT Podcast. So, Tony.
What's that? Big brr.
Big brr. Girl. How you doing? How you feeling?
Alright. I'm here. I'm happy to be alive.
I'm be alright.
No, I'm alright. You know?
Yeah.
I'm alright.
I'm alright.
That's how.
We gonna be alright. Oh,
Hey.
Jesus.
We gonna be. What you say? Only one night though.
No, for real. No, seriously.
I be struggling. Only one night though. Nah, but I'm straight. I'm straight. Today was.
A day. A day.
It was Halloween.
A day. Right. I don't know what it's gonna be by the time y'all see this, but yes, we are filming on Halloween.
Oh. We clearly are not in. I don't really be doing all
this
that.
This is enough here.
No,
Damn it, Doug.
No,
this is enough for me.
So our ABA, like, they dressed up as like different Barbies.
Oh.
And
hi, Barbie.
so I was supposed to, me and a few other girls was gonna dress up as Bryce dolls. We didn't really just fuck with Barbie. But see, the way the weather worked in Arkansas was when I woke up, it was 33 degrees.
Cold, yes.
So I put that pink puffer jacket on, and my earmuffs, and my fuzzy slides, and I went to work. And it was like, oh, are you winter Barbie? Sure is. Ski Barbie. Call me Ski
Barbie. Wow.
So, because my jacket
you came up with some.
I said, I ain't gonna lie. I'm me Barbie. I'm cold and my jacket pink. Sure. Yeah. I'm whatever Barbie you want me to be.
Right. Because that is the overall pink of the movie, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, whatever you want me to be.
Right.
But yeah, girl, the only male in our like ABA crew, it's only one male, and he was Ken, and it was like a box, and it was like a box, and it said Ken at the bottom, and it had straps he could wear around. It was cute. He was Ken, and everybody else dressed up as different Barbies. Right. And a lot of people actually participated. I was proud of them.
Shout out to y'all.
It was straight.
But yes, y'all, it's Halloween. And we are filming.
No facts. We ain't got no kids to take trick-or-treating.
No, for real. Don't got no kids to come trick-or-treat to us.
No.
Like, we stay in the apartment.
No, for real.
Yeah.
You got a highlight of the week?
Do I have a highlight? I had a very eventful weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was very, 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 yes. But yeah, I went back home, y'all, for my niece senior night. I said, what game I go to blind and lost? Y'all been whipping ass and taking ass all season.
Who that lose again?
Pocahontas.
Yeah.
I said, all right.
Pocahontas like out of Jonesboro, kind of.
Okay. But yeah, they lost. I think they lost by like a touchdown and some change. So yeah, I say going back home. Going back home was definitely Going back home, be going back home.
Yeah.
Be ready to get back.
Folks swear they be going for a day. I already know when they go, they ain't
No,
going.
you know, when I woke up and seen how hard it was raining, it was over with. I said, there's no way I'm not driving back in that.
We went through.
And I still end up having to drive back Sunday in some of it, but it wasn't near as bad as how bad it was raining down there Saturday.
Yeah, it was going, it was rough.
So yeah, I already knew. I knew I wasn't finna drive back in there. And I know he wasn't finna drive back in there, so. Yeah. Oh God, I said the rain show stopped me.
Yeah. But, it was raining hard. And all weekend. And all day.
Man.
Like, it wasn't letting up.
Shoot. Like, literally the whole weekend. I was surprised it wasn't raining during the game.
Type shit.
It rained earlier that day, yep. Yeah, it rained all day that day, though. Yeah, that's my highlight.
I got invited to a dinner with Kayla's grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
They always call me their adoptive granddaughter, so I got invited to the granddaughter dinner on Friday. That was nice. It was cool. The kids sat away, and then they ended up inviting like some of their friends, and so it was cool little night. And then Saturday, we went to see Arkansas play against Purdue. And it was good. It was a good game. Like, I ain't never been to Fayetteville for one. I ain't never been to a basketball game.
Yeah, been to go, right.
So, it was nice though. Like, the atmosphere was crazy. Like, they show up and show out. And like, I done been to a football game, but I ain't never been to a basketball game. But it was nice. I think Arkansas gonna be pretty straight. They should be all right this year.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won against Purdue, and Purdue like number 3. But, you know, granted, it was an exhibition game, so they probably ain't just, you know, pull out all their cards. They let some of the freshmen, you know, play and stuff like that. So, that was nice. And then today, I finally, after a month, got my promotion. So.
Period!
But, so the process with my job, like, you have to show that you know your stuff to get the raise. And then they pay attention to, like, your occurrences and like how often you show up and all kinds of stuff. So I had to do like my knowledge of the job, and then it had to go to the administrator, and then it had to go to the person that make the schedule and make sure. So I went through like 4 different people to get my raise. Like so, but then they finally had my meeting today, girl. Gosh, I was like, they don't have no meeting this week. Baby, gonna find a new job.
Right.
I'm finna find a whole new job because let me know something. Like, so it's a whole $1 raise. So hopefully I ain't finna get their benefits next year either because you paying arm and leg before you can get the benefits.
Right.
So, but yes, I finally got my promotion and my raise, and it'll show on my next check. So even though it took till today for them to have the meeting, it went into effect the 16th. So from the 16th to my next check, I'll be getting the raise. Like it'll show on my next check or whatever. So that was good, but that meeting somehow turned into me crying in the meeting. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
You cried in the meeting?
Yes. Because they just was like...
Is that what you were talking about today? Something that happened? And
like you got beat us? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We won't get into it.
Because they just talking about like my strengths and weaknesses, and of course my strength is like, you're such a good leader, and like when you have good days, you know, everybody's watching you, and when you have bad days, everybody's watching you. So like, I'm not telling you not to have bad days, but be mindful when you have bad days that people are watching you. I'm like, okay. Right. Like, but and it just got deep after that. Like, one of the girls that was in it, like part of the little mentor group that I'm in, like she my supervisor type shit. So she was in there, so she already like kind of know. We kind of connect on a different level than the other lady. So we was just talking, and somehow, I ain't gonna lie, like I've been in a space where like certain stuff I talk about, I just get emotional. Like,
talking about it.
Yeah. And so it wasn't that I was sad or anything, it's just, I just get emotional talking about certain stuff because it'd be like, I'm tired. Yeah. And you telling me I gotta be strong for somebody else.
Right.
Like, I heard that. So,
type
yeah.
shit, yeah.
But today was overall a good day. It was slobbery.
A lot of fluids.
Yeah, I had a bad hair day. Hey, mind your business. Watch your pH. No matter where I'm at.
Thank you.
It's washed.
So I don't know if this is going to be the new turning point that we make as far as the Mom Blowing Facts segment. I don't know what I'm still going to call this. Just continue to stay down with me until I come up with something else.
Yeah.
So y'all know I'm going to read again from the 101 essays that would change the way you think. So I'm going to read the actual one that I had to read for this part of the segment, and then
The ones we talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about those after we get into the strong friend and all of that. But the thing that I'm gonna read from, I don't know if I read this one on here because I had seen I marked. No, I don't think I read them. I just highlighted them for myself though. But the chapter that I'm reading from is called 16 Reasons You Still Don't Have the Love You Want. And the first one said, historically, it has not looked the way you thought it would, and that's because it never looks the way we think it will or comes the way we think it should. And the paragraph under that said, when we hold on to an idea of what love should look like, we attach to something that often just quells and insecurity, saves us from reality, or helps us prove ourselves to someone else. Love never looks the way we think it will because it's not supposed to look any certain way. Because the look of it won't actually give us the experience of it, but the pursuit of that will distract us from us actually finding something genuine. And I thought that was a word.
Yeah,
because I looked at it like we keep looking for like it say it's a certain type of thing. Mm-hmm. We look at that we think love is supposed to look like, instead of going like deeper than just scratching the surface of like the outside appearance of somebody, or like we be saying like the potential that we think this person can have with it, but that don't always be the case.
Like we said, the episode that just dropped, like love get tricky.
Yes, very deceitful. It says, another one was like, you are unaware of the fact that love is nothing but an enhancement. And it says, it magnifies and brings clarity to whatever is most present in your life. So if the things that are most present are like self-doubt, lostness, insecurity, etc., you will only have more and more of that. Love is not your life. It is the avenue through which you share your life. And more, I don't know how to say that word, palpably see yourself. This one, I'm just read this part. Another one saying, you are caught up in trying to make yourself objectively appealing to the opposite or same sex, as opposed to really finding who you are and then attracting someone who appreciates that person too.
Nah, for real.
And the last one is
that was soon.
No, for real. I'm talking about some of these in here you had like, oh, sipping on a cup of tea.
No, for real. Like, put me in check in.
The last one say, likewise, you do not realize that negative emotions are caused to heal, not change or drown or ignore because you don't want to feel bad anymore. It says our feelings are how we communicate with ourselves. Healing is essentially reopening to see good, to being hopeful, sustaining, and then creating more love. Our negative emotions are not signals of what other people are doing wrong, but they are meant to show us how we are misnavigating, misunderstanding, or being controlled by past experiences and fear-based beliefs. And that is a word for your mother.
Your mother.
Name this book once again. Like it in. So yes, I hope y'all enjoyed those. I just be flipping through, like I say, wherever page I feel like stopping. If I get into it and I like it, I'm like, yeah, I feel like that's worth sharing.
Did you read that book from the beginning too, though? Did you? Oh, you just.
I just go through. Go through it.
Yeah, cause it is like 101 essays. Like it ain't. They don't really just.
And that's why the ones that I've read so far,
if you don't read one before the other, you're not gonna be missing it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's one of them type of books. Like you're not gonna miss.
Yeah.
But yeah. Definitely just that'd be some food for thoughts for real, like stuff to really think about.
Yeah, get it to Fred hair. She looks so cute, don't she?
Thank you!
With her blonde and her white eyelashes. Don't play with it, don't play with it.
Y'all already know her done by and wig by Lizzie motherfucking Love Hair, aka Deja Prue / Johnson.
Period. I really do think that hair color like compliment your skin. Make your skin pop. You were so nervous.
It was. Yes.
Yes.
But then I ain't gonna lie, the only thing I really had got me a little boost though, because in the process of her doing it, I was looking down at it like, oh my gosh, bro,
it's
like,
so bright.
She looks so bright. But then she got to doing it, and like when she started like fixing on my clothes, she was like, girl, you should have been did this color.
Yeah.
She was like, this is now officially like my favorite install,
on
that
you.
she's done on me besides the birthday wig that I got. So she in her order, she said she liked this blonde on me. She likes the birthday wig that I got. Then she likes the
with the orange and the red and the pink.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Then she was saying in the one with the jet black with 2 blue streaks.
Yeah. I like that wig. I like that wig.
You say that's your favorite one too.
Yeah. Cause it just look. I think it was the curls and the way where the blue is at. I just like that.
Yeah.
In every picture you wear there, it's like you be feeling yourself. Like, I mean, granted, you feel yourself on your week, but
all the time.
But yeah, I do like it. I'm glad you finally did it, y'all. It took about like 3 years.
Yeah, it's been like well over like 2 years. I keep saying, I'm gonna try that one. I'm gonna get it for my birthday. I'm gonna try it.
Change
like,
every time.
I was like, fuck it. I just went on grew the balls this time.
Yeah.
Like, get it. And
So
then
don't
once
let
I
my
got
balls hang. It ain't.
No, for real. And if I'm trying it, I'm like, oh, it ain't no y'all. I'm coming for y'all.
Yeah, y'all can't
I've been coming for y'all with the colors, but it's like, yeah. Y'all can't tell this black girl nothing now.
No, for real. Come on, I done tried the brightest shit I could try. Right?
Man, for real. Unfucking wittable. Is that right?
Yeah, unfuckwittable.
Unfuckwittable. Yep.
And that's just that on that.
Drop the mic. And that's a word for your mother.
For your mother.
Okay, let's get into the topic. Because friend got some.
Okay, dokie. So, you know, how we do this shit. Mm-hmm. But, you know, we just be like, hey, whatever we got on our heart or whatever, we just come to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all know I be going through the motions, okay? Y'all be knowing I'm my business.
She's a Cancer.
But no, I just text her like, I don't think we ever just talked about being a strong friend, because I would consider both of us like strong friends. Mm-hmm. So, but sometimes being a strong friend get hard. Like,
it can be very
tiring. You know, like sometimes you feel like you can't have a bad day because you still got to be there for X, Y, and Z. You still got to show up for this. You still got to do this. And even, I mean, you could just say being a strong person or just being a leader. It's some aspect, like
everybody looks up to the person everybody's depending on.
Facts. Because now for us, we even got to show up for y'all. We still got to show up for y'all. So like, if I quit now, I can't. I'm quitting y'all. Like, so
today I just had a thought.
Go ahead.
Like this, I hope it don't throw us too off. But when you just said that part, like I said, gotta show up for y'all. I said, gotta do with the boo. Like, I wonder if B. Simone ever took a moment to think about that, like from our perspective, like, you know, with them just ending the podcast.
I'm sure that's probably why it took so long to just
because they thought about.
They tried to work. That's probably why they worked it out, because they have a whole army of people. Like, So you know they're probably like, we can't. So let's just keep trying. Let's keep trying to show up and do the podcast. But yeah, they sure came to the. Oh. That hurt. Which we talked about the ending, like we knew it was coming, but it was like,
cause there's no way they're gonna be able to keep that up. Like, well, I think, like, I'm really, 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 really hoping, and I'm trying to speak it, man. I really hope Megan come out with her own.
I'm sure she will.
I'm talking about,
cause she already started her little like stuff in the backyard, like when she be doing the little clips and stuff.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think she understands. I hope she
knows.
Because
I hope that
I know she knows who she is, but I really do. I'm hoping Megan really knows
and
the power she carries within herself.
maybe that was the whole purpose of KFS in the beginning.
Yeah.
For her to.
And you know, like I told you, I was reading the comments, people were saying like maybe it was just Megan's mission to bring B. Simone, you know, closer to Christ and
type shit.
And
everything is
for a season.
Yeah. It happened how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
But so something happened today, and the reason why I wanted to bring it up was so I was in my little meeting or whatever. And they was just telling me, like, they would say my weaknesses, and then, of course, it was, like, locking my notes and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And then they were saying my strength, and it was, like, you know, like, you're just such a team leader here. Like, everybody feeds off you. Like, like, anything going wrong, like, you can brighten the mood up. Like, you are everybody's go-to. Like, you are the person. You are the leader of this, you know. So I'm like,
the face of this company looking at it.
So I'm like, okay, I'm hearing you. And she was like, so we just want you to know that, like, we appreciate you. And then she was like, we want you to know that, like, on your good days, like, you come here, like, they watching you. Like, just know people watching you. Like, and we know this. Like, they didn't came to, like, saying type shit, like, they didn't came to them and, like, obviously they said something about it because for them to say it. And it was like, and we just want you to know that, like, when you have bad days, that energy is spread too. And, like, they feed off of you. So, like, the morale and, like, you building the culture here, like, for our department. And she was like, so we just want you to be aware. Like, we're not telling you, like, you can't have bad days, but just know people are watching you. So that just, like, had me thinking, like, and they were saying from a leadership perspective too, like, they both in leadership roles, they're like, we understand how it is to be that person. Like, you feel like you can't have a bad day because everybody else is feeding off of you. She was like, so they was
people are depending on
your energy.
Yeah.
And so
that can get frustrating at times though, because it's like, I never asked to really be this type of person.
Right. Like, this is just
who I am. I didn't sign up for this. Like, it just comes with me being me.
And so I was like, okay.
And I guess as we get older and you start to realize, you become, like, you realize who you are as a person, I think we just have to find ways to, I guess, like, kind of cope with it, or, like, not to say this in a bad way, but to use it to our advantage and to be aware of, like you say, when we having them days and when we having them bad days, well, what can I do to bring this bad back over here to good? Because we need to always still look at it at the end of the day, like, it can always be turned back to good. Like, bad days don't always have to stay bad days. Or, like, I think we said once before, like, you can have a moment, like, have your moment, embrace, be in that moment, but don't soak and let that moment overpower everything else, like, around you, in a sense.
And that's what she was saying. She was like, what they were saying, they was like, it's important to have support for you too. Like, have a person, have people around you that feed back into you, because she was like, I'm that person for y'all, I'm that person for my family, my friends. Like, she said, so I get it. I said, and I feel the same way too. Like, I'm that person for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it can be overwhelming. But one thing that my boss said, she was like, your 100% not gonna look the same every day.
Every day, nope.
And it's not. And she was like, and that's okay. Like, just give what you have or whatever. And I was just saying, like, being a strong friend is hard. But I was, after I was talking about it and was looking stuff up, this lady was saying, like, you just gotta remember to, like, pour back into you. Like, when you feel yourself, like, doubt or, damn, I'm tired, damn, I'm tired, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She, like, tell yourself, like, give yourself positive affirmations, like, do something to lighten your mood in that moment, like, change your mindset of being a strong friend. Like, don't always look at being a strong friend as a bad thing. Like, damn, I ain't signed up for this. Like, that's why I was saying it's a blessing and a curse, because I do it because it's natural. Like, it's me. You know, like, I do it with no effort. Like, but the stuff that come behind it be like, damn, like, I am tired. I don't want to.
I'm trying
I think being a strong friend
and get pushed 10 steps back.
Or it don't even. It's be like being a strong friend. You just forget to take care of you sometimes.
Yeah.
You done did for everybody else, so you just be
you done exerted everything.
I can wait
and gave yourself to everybody else around you and fulfilling them. You ain't even took the time to just really acknowledge and focus
like
on
get
yourself.
You back. Like your cup is full and you just keep like it's just running over.
Man.
You need to go put that in a bigger cup or something. You need to do something about it. But like that meeting had me like, I just was talking about it. Like I was just saying like, y'all, I'm dealing with stuff outside of work. Like I'm trying to, handle business outside of work. So coming here and being happy-go-lucky, like sometimes I get tired of like pretending, yeah. Like
that ain't really here.
I'm not good.
Like the term, like we really be saying like fake it till you make it, but I feel like we should only do that to a certain extent.
And I do. I do. And so then she was like, so
because I think you will get to a point to where it's like it'll be very hard to decipher like what's really real and what's not, what's genuine about yourself.
Facts.
Because now you walking around in this state of mind of thinking I'm good when like deep down like nigga, you been fucked up the past 30 days.
And I think that's what I've done to myself. Like I have. Like, and I think that's what was making me emotional. Because it's like in this last week or so, like it's been exposed that I've done that to myself. Like I just keep putting my own shit to the side, and now like all these messages and conversations I'm having is revealing like I've been in my journal, like it's just revealing that I forgot about me and what I stand for and my morals and like how to continue to take care of me. So in the meeting, I'm like, I'm not sad, but talk about this just making me just be emotional, like, because it's all coming to light or whatever. But, and then she was like, so, we got a new BCBA and stuff. And she's like, so yeah, we just want you to help since you are that person, we want you to help your team with the transition. I'm like, the transition was hard for me too. Right. The transition is rough for all of us. I said, but the lady that stepped in, she is doing a good job. Like, she shows us appreciation. She put a lot of shit on us first week. Well, that Friday, she bought us Sonic drinks. She seen I was frustrated with one of my coworkers. She texted me that night and was like, hey, I appreciate you for just keeping your composure and, getting the work done. Like, you didn't catch your attitude and nothing. And it's just like, I just was asking them, I said, as a leader, like, as y'all being in a leadership position for as long as y'all have, like, what is the advice on keeping the balance, like, or just how to be a leader? Like, I just go with the flow. So this is a whole different role for me that I accidentally stepped into.
Like, I didn't know what you was getting yourself into.
So I'm like, so I just want the advice from y'all, like, what do I need to do? Because I really don't want to.
Yeah.
But
this is not my forte. Like, I am so great being the receiver and being the
just go with the flow. What you need? Like I got you. I wasn't trying to run shit. I wasn't trying to be the head of shit. I wasn't trying to be nobody.
I was trying to continue to be a team player, not a team leader. I like to collaborate, not dictate.
For real. But that just reminded me, like, a lot of times God put you in a position that you didn't think you was going to be in, or roles that you didn't think you was ready for. Like, a lot of preachers will tell you, they never was ready. They never wanted that. That was just their calling. So it'd be like, all right.
Like Tony Gaston say, like, I just thought about this. Remember I told you I went back and watched the one episode with him and B. Simone, and he was like, he don't like to call himself Arthur. He likes to say he's a servant, because when you're a servant, you're doing something you don't want to do.
Right.
Because that's what you were called to do. Like, you don't want to be giving this free game or showing y'all giving y'all the cheat code on men, but I have to do it because this is what I'm called to do. I don't get to choose.
Yeah, and so strong friends don't get to choose.
Man,
like,
tell me about it.
But remember to appreciate them, like, and when they call on you, just be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Because I think as strong friends, we like, they always come to me. Well, I'm gonna go to them for it.
Right.
And that's what I told them in the meeting too. They say, you can come to our office. Like, you just need to vent. You need to let it out. Come, I'm here. It's open.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, me being the strong friend or the leader, like, it's like you have 100,000 things on your own plate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm knowing that. What do I look like coming to you with more shit?
Yeah.
So I said, I think that's me as a person. Like, I have a hard time coming to you or coming to, the leaders or, my people because y'all got your own shit. And I was like, that's just something that I have to learn to, like, lean on y'all when I need y'all because I think that's why I've gotten to the point, like, where I'm at because I'm just trying to work it out on my own. I'm just trying to...
And not utilize the help that's...
Right. But it's like, shit, they going through seasonal depression, too.
Yeah.
They doing it. They, she got a kid and a husband and 14 clients. Like, why would I put my bullshit on yours? You got a lot of shit going on. So I think that's where... I don't know if all strong friends deal with that, but I feel like a lot of people, like strong people in general, like you just have a hard time leaning on people because you are the person people lean on.
Damn, I had a thought of head in my mind when you were just saying something about bringing. When you were just saying about like what you look like bringing this to you, or how do you come to this person when you know they got X, Y, and Z, or like just not learning to like take the help when it's there. I think, how can I put it? I think we have to realize that, especially even friends, workplace, well, I use friends because I think, I know I be having bad too, like when you say the strong friend or being the strong person or being the leader, not utilizing what's around you, but I think I've gotten to where, like you say, I'm aware that if I need something, like you just have to speak up and you just have to ask. Just tell them. And most people will run from that and be on some, how can I put it? I can't do that. Or like we just said, like I didn't sign up for this, but it's like, well, I mean, we're here now. We're here. Like there's no going back. Ain't no turning back. There's no cutting you off right at this point because I have a situation I need a solution, or like I need help. Like I think we just really got to learn to utilize and utilize people around you because it's only two things gonna happen. Either they're gonna help or they're gonna deflect and like retreat and not be able to, help you come to whatever solution you're trying to get to. And I feel like that'll just be a lesson to show you as well. Like, okay, you weren't, you're not cut out for this. You weren't the person I thought you would. Like, you've always been hollering, if you need me, call me. Yeah. Okay, well now I'm actually in the time of need and you're not there for me. But I think people be on some, that can be a reason why people don't, because we're scared of that rejection or not receiving the support or the help that we want to give versus the help that we need to give. Because friends do it all the time. Like if they got a situation or something like that, like people be saying, well, I'll come to you just a bit. Like I ain't coming for you to respond or you know what I'm saying, or try to fix the problem. But it's like, if you coming to me about something and you want my opinion on it, whether you're venting or not, if something clicks into me and says, tell her about that, correct that about that, I'm gonna do it because for one, I'm your friend. For two, I'm somebody that cares about you, and if it's on my heart or on my mind to say, like, I gotta say it because I cannot. What if it's one little thing I'm holding out from telling you, and I let you tell me all it is? You go out and do some bullshit that I could have stopped you from doing if I would have just went on and said what was on my heart and just spoke my mind about it. But because I'm scared that it might rub you the wrong way, or you might look at me as this type of person, you might judge me for the way I feel about the situation you telling me about. But like I said, I feel like that's the role I was put in. Like that might be your test in that time for Spirit to show you, like, this is your moment to stand up. This is your moment to fend for yourself. Right. What you gonna do? You might not get this moment again because we're here.
Yeah. But and I think, like I said, I feel like, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like God has put the people in my corner that needs to be in my corner. Like, He has set me up for this season. Yeah. He has set me up for this moment. Because I can't say that there's nobody in my corner that I feel like when I go to them, they gonna turn me down.
Yeah.
I can't say that. Like, far as a shoulder to cry on, as far as a person to vent to, advice, resources, like, I can't say there's nobody in my corner that can't help me in some way.
Right.
Because if that's the case, I need to reevaluate. But I feel like I reevaluated months ago. So I feel like the people right now,
because if I can't,
the few people
I talk to, if I can't come to you for anything, like, what are you around for? Why are you here? You're just taking up space.
Yeah. So I will
somebody
say
else could be fulfilling their role and filling in the gap way better than you can, but because you just like the aesthetics of how things look over here, like that's why you're choosing to stay, or vice versa. I just want to have someone around or people in my circle, so that's the only reason why we keep certain people around.
Yeah, but I just have to start using my resources, like laying on them. Put it to the test, like if it's gonna be a test, but like, and I think, I mean, of course I journal. Like when I'm heavy, I just write my little. Probably gonna have arthritis. 40.
Arthritis about 45.
Man, but I journal. I cry.
She definitely be needing that out there sometimes.
Man, what? I've been crying a lot lately, but I be feeling good. I pray. I cry it out. My journal, I don't get up there.
I done just tried to start getting comfortable with just like just talking to God.
Yeah.
Like
I've been doing that
sound
too.
crazy, like
I get up at least 6. If I get up at 6:30, I get up, I pray. I don't go right back to sleep until my alarm go off, but I be intentional on just getting up and praying. Cause that just might be the time that I need, but being a strong friend, we ain't signed up for this shit, but we just God, you know what? A lot of stuff that
it was already designed.
Yeah, it was designed. We don't sign up for nothing.
Man, it was already mapped out.
But you was volunteered by God. You was volunteered.
Sure.
She's a good candidate.
You
Pick
were
her.
anointed by him to do this.
That's what she said today. She said, blame God. He gave you a magnetic spirit and personality.
Yeah.
And going back to, I was saying, like, you gotta feed yourself, like, positive thoughts when you struggling, or like when you like, damn, I'm tired, like, I be a strong friend again, or like, damn, I got all these doubts about myself. Like, it was a scripture. The lady I was watching a video, she had said, it's Romans 8:6. It said, the mind governed by flesh is death, but the mind governed by the spirit is life and peace. So, and a lot lately that I've been reading is a lot to do with, like, the thoughts you speak, or what's within is what you put out. So if you always accepting your fate, if you always defeated on the inside, like, that's what you're going to put out. That's what you're going to show. That's what you're going to feel. So the thoughts you think, the things you feed yourself,
that's what you're
going to believe. And that's what
attraction. Those things, if you feel that is the end all be all, like I made it in that one video, all the universe is going to do is show you now in every scenario why it is you feel like it's the end all be all. Because you've trained your mind to think that that's all you deserve. That's all you're willing of. Like,
and it says, changing your perception to be more positive when you're faced with trials and tribulations will change your life.
Because it's a chemically thing, like, to just instantly, like, even just the word no. Like, when we hear no, it's just the energy that the spirit that word holds gives you this certain type of notion versus when you hear yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, versus
so it's no. What you do with them no's that changes your life.
Or how you start to try to receive them.
Because people tell you all the time, especially like artists and stuff, they hear $100 before they hear yes. But if they quit off that first no, they would have never made it to where they was going.
Right. So you said no today, the next person might say yes tomorrow.
Yeah.
No sometimes can just really mean not yet. Not yet. It don't mean the end.
Yeah.
Like, just look at it as a not yet.
Kim dad always say, the worst thing they can say is no. The worst thing they can say Or it's something like that. Like, the best answer you get is no. Like, because if you never asked, then you never had that opportunity.
Yep.
If you never tried, you never had that opportunity.
You never got it.
So, yeah.
It's
a lot of people in this world for real that, like, struggle. It wouldn't be so common for people to talk about the strong friend if it wasn't a lot of strong friends out here.
Yeah. And I just think we gotta I heard DC say something today. I was watching the episode. Him and them on B. Simone, the episode on there, he was like, man, you have to keep going. Like, if you stop right now, like, you think this is it? Yeah. Like, yes, it's gonna get hard. You're gonna, like you say, sometimes you get told no, you're gonna get told no 30 more times throughout your life. Yeah. You done been heartbroken? Okay, you might get heartbroken again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But as long as your heart still beating, you still got a chance. Yeah.
And that's why I be saying, like, we don't want to be a strong friend, but my friends are what keep me going. Right. Me being in this role,
like if you weren't tolerant of that, you wouldn't have it.
Like if I didn't think because I wasn't important to somebody else, it's not like it's something you're gonna lose. The only thing that's gonna happen is you're just gonna sit on it. It ain't gonna go nowhere though. Right. Like with problems, like they ain't going away. No. You just sitting on work through that shit. Yeah, like. Shit. But that's why you just think
bills like, gonna keep coming. You can't dodge them. I mean, you can run, but you can't hide. Like, so it's like, what are you gonna do to keep going? Yeah. Like, man.
And that's what like even people that like deal with suicidal thoughts and stuff like we ain't been there. So like you feel like I'm done. I'm tired, but like my people is who keep me going. Right. My responsibilities is what keep me going. I can't leave like my mission. Me and my mind, me and God, like the relationship I'm getting with God, like I know my mission ain't finished. Right.
We were just talking about it when my last check with like adults and like you don't get no break. Like you don't really get a break because it was like. What it was, we said something about, we got to talk about men and something about how they feel like, I guess at times they think they deserve a break, but it's like, you don't get no break. Ain't no break.
What is a break?
You get no break in life. Shit, nigga, if you want a break, if you want to put some shit on hold, go to jail. No. Get you a break.
Oh, they said like break in life, like God need a break in life. Yeah. Like God, like that's what me and Deja was talking about, like.
And like we were like just adults, and even with that, and she said she was like men think they deserve a break, like even just being adults, like you don't get no break. No. Once you 21,
it's up.
Man, what? Like this? Know what I'm saying? These bills ain't gonna stop. Like no matter. How much you hate this person, no matter how much you love,
slow down.
No matter how much you love this person, like they say too, baby, I'm sorry, love do not pay the bills.
Okay then.
Like you
let's be for real.
Come on, motion. You need to get something going. Yeah. Like this stuff ain't gonna stop. Like
me and my sister said that about like when I got my.
You can't. No, I say we're here now. I can't go back to being no kid. I can't go back to being 4 years old. Like. I can't go back to reliving high school, going back to college. I'm here now, so what are you gonna do now that you're here? Like,
but like even with them, like that, I feel say like we wish we could have took a break when we dealt with the loss of our loved ones. Like the world don't stop though. Man, it keeps going. Everything around you is moving so fast, and you gotta get up. You gotta catch back up. You gotta.
And that's probably why a lot of people really don't know how to like grieve for real. Fact. Because I think I was having this conversation with somebody that was like, as black people, we never just really grieve. Like you get the news, a week later you bury the person, the next week you back at work. Like because
facts.
Shit is just gonna keep happening, and I think it's fucked up to say. I mean the world it's designed that way. Yeah. So we're like. What's the
shit? Why you think they got shadow work books and everything? Cause ain't nobody got time to deal with shit. We just keep it on and wonder why we treat the next person like this and that, and why they treating us like that. Cause ain't nobody fucking healing.
Ain't nobody trying to get to the root of nothing.
And grieving ain't just people for them. Grieving a friendship, grieving a relationship, like
grievance is the loss of anything. Yes.
So ain't nobody got time. Shit don't stop. And I was just saying like, bruh, it be hard for me to like feel sorry for people. Like, I help you if you need help. If you need a listening ear or whatever, I help you. But, baby, I get up and go to work with no car. I figure out I make it to work.
Right.
Like, if I want to, if you want to, you'll go get it. Like, if you want the help, you'll go get it.
Right.
Like, I didn't have a car. I was sick as a dog. Like, but it's some shit you just gotta do.
Right.
Like, I don't know how people be, like, granted,
You know
like we said, we
you
functionally
Yeah.
depressed people.
Yeah.
Like we always say, so it's like, how do you not go to work? I can't not go to work. I have to pay my bills. I still have to go.
I still have to show up.
I have to show up, and no matter what condition.
My job is not done. This is life. Like, life is going to be what you make it. Like,
so I'm like, I don't know how y'all go without going to work for weeks at a time. Because baby, that's my motivation too. Because y'all hear me say all the time, I'm trying to be financially stable. So like,
yes.
if I stop going to work because I'm depressed today, you're not helping your situation. I'm not helping myself. I'm really more hindering myself. So that's when you gotta get deeper with God and say, God, give me the strength today.
Right.
I just need to make it to work.
Man, just get me through this
Get me through the day. I just ask. Actually, if you gotta pray every moment, God, just get me to work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, God, help me with my next class. Like, if you gotta pray after every little thing you do,
to get through it, then do this.
You just gotta, you gotta be, man. Yeah, I didn't start preaching.
But thinking you can just be continue to just be ignorant and blissful to a lot of shit that you know you need to handle your business about is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, how you say, like, people will just stop
Somebody
doing
ain't got
like
no money, he ain't showing up for work.
Not doing this, not doing that, complaining about this. It's like, what are you doing to try to really even get out of that situation besides complaining about it? Girl, that's the enemy. Girl, I blocked that number.
Then, girl, cause
Okay, let me. I want us to read one of these. Let's answer a few of these that's in this book before we end the episode.
Sorry, I went on.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
I had to get that off.
To say what was on our hearts for sure. So it was a thing in here. I started reading it. Look, all we ever have is now. Now. What are you gonna do about right now?
Right now.
Damn, yesterday. But it says 16 questions that will show you who you are and what you're meant to do. So it was just some questions down here, you know, like I say, questions you can just ask yourself for things that'll get you thinking.
Yeah.
So one of the ones I put an X by, it says, what would you stand for if you knew that nobody would judge you? Something that you would probably stand for if, like, you didn't get judged for it. Or then the next one, these kind of go similar to that. You can answer this one then. What would you do if you knew that nobody would? What would you do if you knew that nobody would judge you?
Model.
I
always say that. I think I won't say identity issues, but I think I still just struggle sometimes with confidence. Mm-hmm. Even in my job, like, everything that I do is like just betting on me every time. Like, I say that, like, if I knew nobody would judge me, I bet on me every time. Whatever Destiny wants to do, like, 10 toes behind that shit, like, it ain't gonna fuck up. Mm-hmm. Like, anything with my name behind it, like, it won't mess up. And so I think that's still something I'm just growing into. Yeah. Cause I know I could do a lot of shit, but if I knew nobody had no judgment, I'd say that.
Or opinion about
it, yeah. I say just betting on me every time and doing what I want to do, trying everything, like. But modeling for sure, cause I don't know, like, I'm so gorgeous to everybody else, but you know, people still struggle with, like, just the confidence within themselves. Yeah. Like, I know I'm pretty, but I don't think, some days I don't feel like I want to take to be on somebody's TV screen.
I would have to say, I really do wish I could still cheer.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just, I guess I said I feel like I'm too old for that, because I'm talking about, when I was at the game, like, I just feel like that ball made, like, so many freaking memories. Like, I don't think I ever said, when I found that Euler did not have a cheer team, like, that shit really crushed me.
For real?
That shit really broke broke my heart because
they just had nasty moves.
Yeah, that shit broke my heart. I really had intentions of coming and wanting to try out and everything. Like, was gonna have it
transfer.
Was gonna have it as my motivation to like stay in shape and everything.
Yeah,
I have to say that, and I be thinking about like writing, like rapping.
Yeah.
It's just the way the world is now, though. Like,
yeah, it's a lot.
And then you just knowing that I would be different, knowing I'm not gonna be on the same type of time and it like other people know, and it's like I just know people are very judgy.
So every time y'all get a chance, that's because it's on.
So
hey, if y'all just need a song for it, somebody know how to rap it. Test it out.
Another one out here says we're gonna do 3.
Okay.
3. Another one says, what are your greatest accomplishments so far?
Get my EMT, graduating high school, for sure.
I was definitely gonna say graduating college.
High school was a big one for me because I don't know where I'll be if I stayed in Omaha, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
It's just growing up there, like
leaving my hometown for sure. I don't think people really get a pat on the back or understand how much we be meaning that when we say like, I'm glad that I got away from my hometown, and like to think we still learning and growing out and haven't reverted back, because there's even people older than us that have went out, ventured out, and went back. Like, even I'm just so thankful that God has been with me even when I haven't acknowledged him or given him the credit for helping me sustain and be where it is I am, or put me in positions to where I don't have to refrain back and start from square one again. And going home has been an option. Like, I'm very, very, very thankful for that. Yeah. Because I have always said that, and that's one thing I know I try to stand on. Like, I never want to have to move back home, like, forever. Did think I was going to have to when I lost my people and was going to make that sacrifice. But once my mom gave me the green light and said I didn't have to, she just don't know how happy I was on his side. So, yes.
And then, I said to graduate and get my EMT. Yeah. So far, Oh, buying my car. I bought my car. And I've had my car, 3 years now? So, I said that. That was a big one. I was real proud. I was like, bitch, this cash here.
Right, for sure. I'll say that too, When I had, like, buying my own first car, like, that
feels good. That's a big girl person.
Yeah.
Cash, like, you had on that money, like.
For sure.
And that's yours. So,
which one do I answer this one or that one? This one says, if you didn't have to work anymore, what would you do with your days?
Work out. Spend more time journaling, creating a business plan.
I want to travel.
I just want to travel. Pour more into the podcast.
I just want to go where I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one for me sometimes. Like, I just be wanting to just get up and go.
I just want to spend more time with me. Yes. Like, I think that's what I don't have right now. And then weekends be so busy because we just podcasting, or I'm in a relationship, so I'm supporting, and and I love those things. But I think if I didn't have to work my morning, and when I was working night shift, like the mid shift 3 to 11, like I had my morning still. Yeah. So it was like I can get up 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, do my workout, go take the dog on the walk, make breakfast, like plan out my day, and then So I feel like my mornings just are gone now, and that's when I'm more motivated and I'm ready to, do stuff. But
for sure,
I definitely been thinking about getting a night job.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna end on this one. It says, what bothers you the most about other people? It says, what do you love most in other people? What bothers you the most about yourself? What do you love most about yourself? Dig until you see the correlation. Something that bothers me the most about other people, I would have to say their unawareness.
Mm.
Like
you just.
Like the habits that you can sit back and watch and see that people have, and to know that that they're not aware of like some of the things that they do, or like how the world is probably like perceiving them based off them not knowing like what they do. Like
I think mine would be just not being realistic. Like, be fucking for real.
Be fucking for real. Like, yeah.
Like, that's the best way I could put it. Like, what bothers me is, like, you doing X, Y, and Z. I guess you could say unawareness, too. Like, that could... Because it's like, you doing X, Y, and Z, and you didn't expect that shit to happen.
Like, yeah. Like, not being just what it is you're doing. Like...
Or, like, just not... Yeah, because you put yourself in a situation... Like... And then
you're trusting a nigga stupid hoe. How
you figure?
You won't fuck your best friend.
Oh yeah.
Like what? To you.
Like that's just like one of the girls like she come to me. She's like, "This hard. I'm stressed. My exam is bad. But I'm gonna go be a teacher."
Well, yeah, I think
what one kid versus 14, because that's gonna help you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people that come to you and tell you, like, this is their problem, and then, like, you might try to tell them something about the problem, but then they like, nah.
Or they ain't did shit. Swear if I say, well, did you talk to somebody about it? No, I can't. She crying about staying in the file. Have you talked to somebody about your availability that you can't stay in the file? No. Well, how the fuck do you expect to get it fixed?
How do you expect anything to occur or happen or change?
Like, you gotta... Come on, be for real.
Be for real. I'm saying people don't be really looking for, like, they don't want the solution really. They just want the attention. They don't want to get the help or like get to the solution. They just want to keep getting the attention.
And like acting like they never been, like people who act like they've never been through anything.
Yeah.
Like you mad at this person, but you was just doing that shit last week. I've been there too. You know, like I'm not mad at you because this how you feel. I'm to let you know, like, this how you can get through it.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, the unawareness that people have in this generation, man, for real. Like, or a thing that I hate seeing is like when you on social media. And like people that will put their business out there, but then will get mad about
you for commenting on it.
Cause it be so much, and even if it is seen negative or it might be seen messy, like if you ever do want to just ask to slide up on something, it's like people will tell you to mind your business, but it's like I'm minding mine. You're putting us in your business. Yeah. You know, I was minding my business. I seen you post that bullshit.
What the fuck? Duh, I'm gonna comment. You let me in the close range, right?
Right. Like, why would you even put me in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. Or like people that really do things and think there's not gonna be a consequence to certain things that they do.
Yeah,
like you really think you're gonna keep getting away like scot-free. Like you don't think nothing is gonna come from what you're doing.
Like they wild.
Like people that really think they done got like shit. Damn sure how to get away with murder. Like you really think you finna really get away with some. You ain't finna have. You don't think karma. You don't believe in karma. Oh shit, girl, I'm scared of you. Shit.
Yeah, nah.
You don't believe in karma, like man, you a bad man with Jim for real. So,
what I like about people though is the random genuine people. Like the people you come across and they just genuine.
I love how funny people are. I love funny people. I love somebody that can
keep a smile, keep a laugh.
Like. I'm gonna be specific. Like I love how funny black people are, man. Like the comical talent that we have and can make a joke or meme out of any situation. To me, that's just pure raw talent. Like you say, we say it all the time. Like bro, we could be going through some shit, but we're gonna still find a way to laugh about any and everything that we're going through. Like you have to laugh sometimes to keep from crying. Like. And sometimes we're going to be crying laughing.
Nah.
I just loved it. Like, I don't think that, if we had more people that were just more, like, funny and loving, in this world.
Yeah. That's why I say I love like
such a
how
better place
you
to
can
be.
come across a brand new person you just met and like just the genuineness behind them. Like
Yeah.
you don't even know me.
The pure
But you
heart.
willing to
The sweet, kind,
give
pure hearted
whatever,
people.
Like, yeah. I love that. And I love how like most of us can have conversations and not be fighting.
I love how a lot of us in this generation, though, we talk about a lot of bad stuff in our generation, but I love how we have like this rebellious like ambition behind certain things, like are really putting our foot down about certain things and doing what it is.
And if you peep, everybody on their spiritual stuff. I don't know if you peep, but you see a lot more. Yeah, a lot more young people like just showing it. Yeah, you know? Like,
exposing it and wanting to give their free game on a lot of stuff. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I love that for us.
What I love about myself.
What is it? What do you love about yourself? What do I love about me? I guess we should have had a lot of things we should have been ready to say. I'm trying to really even think, like, what is it that I really, really love about myself?
I think I love the fact that I give with no hesitation. Like, I'm the nurturer. Like,
I was gonna say, I love how I love how you're more soft and
like I
caring for people.
It gets stressful, but I love it about me. Yes. Like one thing about me, like if I can't show up financially, like emotionally for you in that moment, like I'm gonna say this. I love that. I'm gonna show up in whatever way like I can, and just like even with like Kayla had a birthday, like I couldn't just give a whole lot financially, but I was there with you Friday. I spent time with you Saturday. Like I'm showing up in the way I can. Just like with I mean, like I couldn't give nothing to him to make his day better, but I just wrote a letter. Yeah. Like, look, I see you. I'm acknowledging you. Like that's how I can show up. So I feel like I like that about me. Like I just show up where I feel like I can. Yes. Like I'm not always gonna have the money. I'm not rich. Like.
But
I'm not always
very good at making something out of it.
So yeah, I'm trying to do something like I see you, I see what you need. Like I'm a big person, especially on gifts. Like what is something you can use? What is something long term? What is something that I put some thought into? Like, I like that about me. I
love how dominant I am, especially like being a woman. How find myself to be a very like stand up person. Yeah. And I really love that about me. I love how unique I can become or express myself like with my appearance, as y'all can see. Like really being like confident about my appearance and like who I am, and really like embracing it. I love how my thought process can be about like certain things. Yeah. And how creative
I was going to say. I love your creativeness. Like,
once I really like
it ain't nothing you can't do. Yeah. If you try, you won't figure that shit out. Yeah. Like, so I do like that.
For sure. I definitely love and definitely my creativeness. Yeah.
In the leadership role that you play.
Yeah. So I say the dominance that I have being that's within me, like for sure.
The only thing I don't like is that I don't give myself. That I don't give as much as to myself as I give to everybody.
Yeah. And that is what this whole episode was about. Started off as full circle about being a strong friend and getting. Yeah. One thing I do not like about myself, I don't like being told what to do. I don't like how quick it is for me to get in that.
Triggered.
Yeah. Triggered. I can get behind that.
You got told what to do.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm alright. Yeah. Cause you didn't tell me to do it, I ain't finna do it. Yeah. Cause why? You didn't even have to say it like that.
Like, go on now. Chill out.
I was gonna do it, but then you talking about, go on do it. Yeah, try that shit another time when you talk to me, right?
For sure. What's one thing you don't like about me? Or something I can work on, or what's a more creative way to say it. More positive.
So you have a heart of giving, and in every way, not just financially. And I feel like sometimes you give too much.
Mm-hmm.
Even to me. Like, man, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, but I think sometimes
it's crazy though, because coming from like you looking at that, this is like a moment. Like how you saying like you probably feel like I give too much, or like you notice that I just give. It be times where I feel like I'm such a like selfish ass person, to where maybe that's why I'm like that though. Yeah. Maybe that's why I think give so much, because
when you give it, it may not be to people who always deserve it.
Yeah.
But who am I to tell you who you can and can't give to? So that's why I be like, but I think it'd be so.
I be feeling like I be so into myself so much that where I feel like I don't give enough. So it's like I be trying to show that or like give that off, because I don't ever want to be seen as that. Like I can say that's one thing I don't like about myself. I don't ever want to be seen as like a bitch. Yeah. Like I don't ever want to be seen as that type of person. Like,
well, I think I'm just a protective best friend too. Like, I want, cause when you give to me, I cherish that. Like, I'm appreciative, and every chance I get, I'm gonna give it back.
You just want everybody else,
and I want everybody else to treat you the same way. When you receive something from her, like, give it back in whatever way you can when it's your time. For sure. So I feel like sometimes, not all the time, people give back the kind words you need, or the random texts, the random calls, or even the money, like anything. So I feel like that's just me being a protective best friend, maybe. But I feel like I just want you. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to get what you give.
I need that reminder. I probably need that reminder more often.
Like I just want you to get what
you're giving.
Type shit. Like
in every aspect today, it's working on giving. So no, I got this shit back now, especially coming up around the holidays and shit. You just be already in that type of
yeah. And then
I feel like the older I'm getting,
being
the more,
a good person, like
the more older I get, I feel like you just I don't know, gain like more compassion, or like but you start to be more like considerate for like others and things like that. So
but people take that to their advantage.
They really can.
So I think and I know like I'm walking in the season with you, so I'm knowing like you have great intentions. Yeah. Do they have great intentions by receiving it? Yeah. And so I think that'd be the thing. So that's like a pro and a con for me. Like I love that you give. I love that you have a big heart. At the same time, I think it's not even that what I don't like is what I want you to be more aware of. It's like
I just need to
how you
no, not today.
How you like who you give to and how you
like
give
that.
It.
No, just like that. It didn't hurt. Like no. You remember the
yes.
This girl, we don't hit.
Oh man. What's something you don't like about me?
One thing that I do not like about Destiny Lynn. No, just playing. One thing I wouldn't say, don't.
Something I need to work on.
Something you just need to work on. Like you said, putting your foot down.
Yeah.
Like really, putting your damn foot down for real. And like you say, giving back to you. Like
thanks.
You always have been somebody to have your hands and like everybody, everything else but yourself.
Good night.
And I feel like that's why I know we are day and night with that. Like Trinika gonna make sure Trinika put herself first, and I want Destiny to get in there and make sure Destiny is putting herself first at times. Yeah. Because like you say, as a friend, I can tell and I see it when you do not. Like you say, you realize now you in a season where like you keep brushing off self, trying to be there for everyone else. Like,
and that shit just wearing me down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Gotta have
been tuned in to another episode of the DNT Podcast.
No,
I really like this one.
Yeah,
I really like that.
That got real.
Yeah,
like. Let's talk about some real shit.
Yeah, we got down to the nitty.
No, for real.
I know it's about that bread and butter.
We always gonna be authentic, straightforward. Shit, we ain't never talking about nothing we can't relate to. A lot of times we tell y'all like we preaching to ourselves.
For real.
When we get on here.
Man.
We just know there's more people like us. Like,
and we're going to come across them. They're gonna find this video.
Facts.
They're gonna find us one day. You're gonna stop and see this dude and be like, hey, I watched you guys. We're gonna be like, my God. Yeah. support.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all continue to. What are you saying? I gotta have a brain.
Like, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Never be disappointed. Always be surprised when you hop on this channel. Podcast.
Continue to tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend about DNT, y'all. For real.
Yeah.
Be for real and continue to tell them about us.
Cause we y'all strong friends.
Right.
Feed into yourself. Don't forget you.
No, seriously. For real.
You don't do nothing else this week. Spend time with you, even if it's 10 minutes.
For real. 10 minutes a day.
We love y'all.
The duo is signing the freak out.